High up in the mountains here at Spielberg, it's time for qualifying on what will be the fastest laps of the season. Stand by for qualifying at the Austrian Grand Prix.
Okay, mate, radio check please, radio check. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are, so the current fastest lap, 1:06.6, Russell and Leclerc. And we're in front of Hamilton, Hülkenberg and Albon. Okay, so as for the cars around us, just ahead are the fastest lap at the moment, 1:06.1, Leclerc and Verstappen. And just behind us are Albon, Russell and Tsunoda. Here are the top 5 cars as things stand. Okay, so the current fastest lap, 1:15.2. Verstappen, Piastri, Leclerc, Russell and Hamilton. So, just ahead of us in this session at the moment are Norris, Tsunoda and Gasly. And we're in front of...
With qualifying wrapped up now, we have our grid lineup for the big race tomorrow. Be sure to join us then for what will no doubt be a fantastic race. This is it then, race day in Spielberg for this year's Austrian Grand Prix. Not long to go before our drivers hurtle off the line and into the first turn, the Niki Lauda curve. It was renamed in 2019 in memory of one of Formula One's most beloved figures. It's one of the shortest laps on the calendar today then, with 7 rights and just 3 lefts, making up the 10 corners of this high-speed circuit. Turn 2 is barely a corner at all. They'll be flat out through there, a left-hand kink into the uphill braking zone of Turn 3. Turns 1, 3 and 4 are all potential opportunities to overtake. Let's run you through the driver grid order for today's exciting race. World champion Max Verstappen starts from pole position, and Oscar Piastri completes the front row. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Leclerc, Russell, and Sir Lewis Hamilton and Albon. Norris, Tsunoda, Gasly, Pearce, Antonelli, Ocon, Fernando Alonso and Hadjar, Sainz, Hülkenberg, Jack Doohan and Gabriel Bortoleto, Behrman, Hayes, Lawson and Lance Stroll brings the grid to a close. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me here today in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. In Formula One, Ant, we take every race as it comes, and there's always another race next week. But some milestones are worth thinking about. And this, double figures now for our new team.
Yeah, the team's 10th appearance. They've done well to this point. They're getting their foot through the door, but there's a lot more to come. Much tougher tracks where you've got to get even more performance out of your car.
Okay, let's have a comms check, please. Radio check. Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. Now use DRS. DRS now available. Norris behind. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just one lap old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap, 1 minute 17.9. That's Albon behind you. Time last lap, 1:16.9. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just one lap old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Tsunoda ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just one lap old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. And the time last lap, 1 minute 16.6. you've got P7, 7th place. Our gap to first place, 5.1 seconds. Sonoda's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Norris is behind you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Okay, your pit window opens in 9 laps time. 34 laps to go. Okay, let's go now. Come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. "23 laps of fuel remaining. P10, you're currently in P10. Okay, gap to leader, 21.9 seconds. Albon just ahead, push for that position. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.2 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Okay, Behrman's behind. Okay, Sonny's coming in for his stop now. Albon's ahead of you. And the time last lap, 1 minute 12.2. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 13 laps old. Okay, we think they've got 2 stops remaining. 2 stops remaining. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.3 seconds. Gap to your teammate behind, 27.0 seconds. Had an issue removing the left front wheel. I know it's not ideal, mate, but let's try and put it behind us and get back into this race. Pit strategy complete. See these tyres through to the end now. There appears to be an issue. We're currently investigating. It looks like we're experiencing an ERS software glitch. Looks like the ERS isn't functioning. The guys are working on a fix. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. The guys have fixed the problem with the ERS, it's now available. 20.7 seconds. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Gap to your teammate behind, 26.0 seconds. Caution, caution. Okay, some information on Norris. Okay, they're out of this race. Green flag. That's P7 now, P7. Okay, so gap to the leader, 45.0 seconds. Okay, that's Sonoda just ahead. Come on, push hard. Less than a second separates you. They're on old mediums. Gasly behind. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on old mediums. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 30.4 seconds. Final lap, push, push. And you've got P7, 7th place. Our gap to first place, 45.3 seconds. Sonoda ahead. They're on old mediums. Gasly behind. They're on old mediums. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
The checkered flag is out. We're going to be hearing that Dutch national anthem again because it's victory for Max Verstappen.
I mean, it looked like they were in a different category at points during the race, led every lap. I mean, what more can we say?
From lights out to the checkered flag, this is what they're racing for. It's points and a trip to the podium. But there can only be one on the top step. Your number one, Max Verstappen. It's been an absolutely wild weekend of Formula One action, and I can't wait to see what's next.
Hey, boss, have you got a moment to look at something?
Chief, I must remind you that we have parts fully researched that are waiting for development. Let's get that performance on the car.